electric. A 56% KO ratio for Choi. A 78% KO ratio for Mighty Mo. Second only to Jerome Labana. And here we go. The voice, Michael Schiavello, ringside with Ernesto Hoost. Our main event.
Well, it's a big difference with the last time. Then he kept his left hand very low, and now he's keeping it very high.
And Mighty Mo once again get on the inside and land Big Bertha, the overhand right. Listen to this place as the chants go up for Hongman Choi. His trainer, Tai Kin, one of the legends.
Yeah, very good fighter in his time.
He's trained Hongman Choi like a demon for this one. Choi has been asking K-1 for a rematch ever since that knockout in Yokohama on March 4th. Tonight he gets his wish. Given the sheer size of Hongman Choi, there really should be no way that Mo comes in past his jab or his high knee.
No, incredible, incredible. I mean, he has so many advantages over Choi. And it looks like he really trained for the right hand.
Mo going for the headache maker, the cranium cracker. He shocked the world. Nobody thought he could do it when he landed the right hand on 7'3" Hongman Choi in Yokohama. He became the first and only man ever to knock out Choi. And that's how he did it. Bull rushed and went for the overhand right. And Choi just shrugs him off. Left hook from Choi. A lot of power behind the salvos of this 355-pound Goliath.
He even learned how to fight southpaw. Very interesting.
Good observation there, Ernesto.
I think that's a good way to fight with a fighter like Mighty Mo.
It's the game plan of the mastermind, Tai Kin in his corner.
It's even more difficult for Mo to get to his head with the right.
Half a minute remaining here in the first round. Set for 3 by 3. Mighty Mo, many have called him a one-dimensional fighter, but he packs a lot of power in that one dimension.
That's the problem.
And if that one dimension hits you, he's going to send you to the third dimension. Probing right hand there from Hongman Choi. Final 10 seconds. There's the overhand right, and Choi says, you've got to do better than that, little fella. End of the first round, we go to the towels. Ernesto, a smart first round from Hongman Choi.
Well, it's good to see that he's learning as fighter, and of course he has not that much experience, but for his luck, he has a very experienced guy in his corner who's helping him now, and I think he learned from it.
The overhand right, just shy of the jaw. That one caught him around the temple, just didn't have the mustard behind it though.
Of course, it will be very more difficult for Mo to hit Choi with it again, because now Choi knows what it does, and he's prepared on it.
Mighty Mo had no qualms about a rematch with Hongman Choi. He said fighting Choi and Choi's style is like throwing a marble through a basketball hoop. I thought that was actually quite poetic coming from the mouth of Mighty Mo.
I think so, yeah.
Here we go, second round of action. A 15,000 sellout here in Seoul are loving every moment of what has been one of K-1's greatest ever fight nights. Oh, the overhand right! Mo goes for the big bok Choi. And a bit of Syrian wrestling there from Hongman Choi.
Yeah, he can do that too.
But Mighty Mo can street fight if you want a street fight. He's had his fair share of those. Mighty Mo doesn't ask you for the time, he just takes your watch. is a bully in every sense of the word, and he will not let this gargantuan out-bully him in centre ring. There's the right hand again from Mo. That massive jawline of Hongman Choi, it should have its own zip code.
The thing is now he's expecting it, so it will be more difficult for Mo to knock him out now.
And a groin shot. Well, if Mo ever wanted to be a farmer, now he's got a couple of acres. They're putting a count on him?
I didn't see what happened. The referee didn't see him.
Oh, Ernesto, it's a groin shot if ever I saw one. And they put a count on Mighty Mo.
Now I wonder what they're going to do.
Now that's either going to make Mo irate or fight a little bit wild and silly. We'll see.
I think so. He's going to give his all now.
Does he need time to recover? Mo's got that vicious, maniacal gaze on his face again. And there he goes! The high knee from Choi, the overhand right, the left hook. Mo tags him, Mo tags him. It made him irate, Ernesto. It made him angry.
Yeah, it made him very angry.
You do not kick Mighty Mo in the groin. He is a nasty fighter. He'd send a get-well letter to a hypochondriac. The Korean crusher scores with an inside thigh kick. Mo complaining again of a groin shot.
Wow.
The referee not doing Mo any favours here at all.
This is interesting. I wonder what the head of the judge is going to do.
Final 10 seconds. You can see the agony on Mo's face. He's been clipped in the groin a couple of times. Chomps away to the outside thigh of Choi. And we've got one more round to go. Ernesto, things are really heating up.
Well, this is very strange. I mean, they had some statement about the groin kicking, and they said we provide you a cup of ours. And if you don't wear that cup, then if you get problem, then it's your problem. So
Ernesto, I'm not a fighter, so I can't comment. But you've had your fair share of groin shots.
Yeah,
is the cup enough protection?
Never, never. I think, in my opinion, they should change the 8 count and the 8 count rest. 8 count rest without point deduction.
Mighty Mo going absolutely ape on Hongman Choi in the corner. He's just in front of our commentary position here. Mo looks like he's okay. But he copped a couple of groin shots, and certainly it's hard when you've got size 16 feet like Hongman Choi.
He's okay, but very angry now. I think you're going to see a war as we saw it in all the other fights.
Here we go, final round of action of this grudge rematch of our main event. The last spot in the Grand Prix is up for grabs. Mighty Mo is setting himself. You can sense it, you can smell it. The overhand right is coming. And it's coming for the massive jawline of Hongman Choi. Again,
yeah, Mo should start with the left hook because he's letting his right guard very much down. There's too much focus for the right.
Overhand right, doubles up on it, make it 3. Left hook from Mo. He's been unleashed in the final round, but Hongman Choi stands up to it. Wow, Hongman Choi took more shots than an alcoholic in that exchange, but he's still standing.
I guess he knows how to drink.
And now Mo is breathing through his mouth. Short flurries from Mighty Mo. Inside thigh kick from Mo. Or is that a hammer fist strike almost from Hongman Choi? He's been watching videos of Bob Sapp.
I think so.
Mo is just waiting, and he's got 1 minute 23 remaining to try and find an opening in the armour of Hongman Choi.
Yeah, his time is running out, so he has to look. He has to find an opening now.
Mo, who is coming off 2 losses to Stefan Lecco in Vegas and to Semi Schultz in Amsterdam. Overhand right went so high, I heard organs playing. There it is again from Mo. He follows it up with the left hook. And now we've got a brawl.
Yeah, he's forgetting his tactic. He's letting his guard down now. That's the most important, the most dangerous point of Hongman Choi.
Mo wants to turn it into a street fight. Hongman Choi won't be suckered in. Half a minute remaining here in the final round. It is deafening in Seoul. Overhand right, he almost tagged him. Nice left hand from Hongman Choi. Switches back to orthodox. He momentarily went orthodox, now back to southpaw. High knee from Choi. Overhand right, left hook almost. Overhand right again from Mo. And there it is. End of the third and final round. Ernesto.
I mean, I think Choi should win the fight apart from the 8 count. Maybe 1 point difference, but now it will be a little bit more.
If you were scoring on aggression alone, you'd have to go for Mighty Mo.
If you were scoring on aggression alone, you have to go for Mighty Mo. But I think the number of clean shots, I think it was more for Hongman Choi with his front kicks, and Mo missed. Only Mo, yeah, looking here, he was very aggressive.
It is a testament to the power and the ferocity of Mighty Mo. How a man of his size, only 6'1", can manhandle and bully a 7'3" giant who outweighs him by 75 pounds.
Yeah, well, for sure. But it's just too bad for the strange 8 count that put a big mark on this fight.
The judges are taking their time tabulating the scores here. And now we'll have the official decision. There's a bit of conjecture here I can see over with the ringside officials.
It should be clear, in my opinion, but...
판정 결과를 말씀드리겠습니다. 이번 경기는 심판 정동호 29대 29 동점. 심판 도모다게 30대 28 최홍만.
One for Hongman Choi, one draw maybe.
심판 리자우가 30대 28 레드 최홍만 선수.
And there you have it. 2 judges given to Hongman Choi, and he becomes the 8th man through to the World Grand Prix.
Yeah, I think still it's a kind of a strange decision. I think the best might have been a draw or a slight victory for Hongman Choi. I had it once in my career for my luck in Australia when Mark Hunt was putting me down on some strange punch on my chest, and I was slipping, and then the referee came in, and the head of the jury came in, and he said, no, it was a slip, it was nothing. But after that, I never saw it again, and they should do it now too.
Well, Hongman Choi has secured his place. Let's take you through the final 8 as it stands, folks. It will be Hongman Choi, Peter Ertz, Junichi Soyoshiki, Jerome Labana, Glaube Feitosa, Remy Bonjaski, Semi Schultz will defend, and Butter Hurry will be there for the first time. Ernesto, I know it's far too early to tell, but if you had to pick a couple of favourites off the 8 who have gone through tonight, who would you choose at this early stage?
I would choose Semi and Peter.
You know what? I'm going to have to agree with you. They are my two strongest at the moment, Semi Schultz and Peter Ertz.
They are the strongest by far.
The question is, who can stop the Schilt? We will find out in December at the K-1.